Hello again. All glories to Dhanvantari, the divine healer. So I want to continue with the healthy notes from Serge Kahili King today, and I just wrote down a few notes and I'm gonna speak a little bit something what is coming to my mind. So I'm just saying these things as a inspiration to think about, because I don't want to go into all the backgrounds. This is just like a brainstorming, and I think it's going to be interesting anyhow. So there is one thing that weakens love. What is that? Doubt. And there is also one thing that weakens natural expression of power. What is that? Doubt. Then again, harmony is the sense of one's place and purpose in the world. If you have a real sense of that, then you feel harmony. Spirit means to be aware. The mind is making rules based on different criteria. The body is always seeking pleasure and trying to avoid pain. In huna, there are 7 main principles, and I just want to name them briefly. If you want to know more about it, you can find the videos of Kahili King himself. So the first principle mentioned here is the world is what we think it is. So basically this is saying the world is reacting to us, to our thoughts, to our expectations. So whatever we think, however we approach the world, in this way the world will also react to us. So the second thing is there are no limits. So in another way that would be saying everything is possible. That's indeed true, but I have to add, of course, everything is not possible for everyone. Otherwise there would be some conflict. And everything is possible for the Supreme, and for the individual tiny conscious beings like us, almost everything is possible by the grace of the Supreme Power. So this means if we are connected, more and more things become possible. The third principle is energy goes where attention flows. Or energy flows where attention goes. So this is also very easily understood. So I don't want to explain too much about it, just to say if we want to achieve something, we have to concentrate. We have to concentrate our power and our awareness, and then we can achieve something in a field. And the fourth principle is saying now is the power, now is the moment of power. You cannot affect the past, and the future is only formed by the effects of the power that we exercise now. So the only thing that actually exists is now. The other things are just ideas, and these ideas come to our mind now. So the fifth principle is love is to be happy with. That's what's known as aloha. And that means if we are not happy, if we cannot be lovely with someone or something, then we don't love it, and we may want to try to improve our loving capacity or move in a different direction or whatever. But this also is saying love is not pain, as I was talking about in one other video. So the sixth principle is saying all power comes from within. So this is basically saying what is it saying? All power comes from within. For me, that's the most difficult principle. There are many ways to look at it. One way is to see that this body is actually dull matter, but it is flooded with consciousness from within. So the consciousness, the soul, is pervading the body, and by this the body becomes alive. So this body is powered from within. Also, the changes in the world that we see in the atoms, there is a atomic energy inside, and Vedic literature, for example, is explaining that one expansion of the Supreme Soul is entering into every atom, thus giving energy to otherwise lifeless matter. So, furthermore, people may try to influence you and exercise their power, or support you in different ways, but as long as not from the inside you agree with it, at least to some extent, there will be no effectiveness. So, means to say, power comes from within. If you are inspired for something, for example, then you have power to do it. If someone else is trying to empower you or inspire you, you have to find the inspiration in yourself, otherwise you will not be effective, etc., etc. So there's many ways to look at that. And the seventh principle is the truth lies in effectiveness. So the proof of truth is if something is effective. If something is effective in the way to explain the world, then we call it a truth. If some principle or technique is working, then we accept it as true. So it can also inspire us to be more flexible. If one way is not working, we can find another way to do things. So usually I add another two principles, but I will not discuss them here now. You will find them in another point, in another place. So I think I will stop this video here, and furthermore, more healthy notes from Serge Kahili King in the next video. Aloha. Thank you for watching.